guys, how's it going? I miss you. How are you doing? How was your summer? Are your kids going back to school? Mine just went back a couple days ago, and I've just been catching up on cleaning the house and organizing and cooking and laundry and the usual, So I had something happen that of course I had to come on here and share with you and remind you of this little thing. I'm sure you know it, but here's what happened. I been getting up early this week to make lunches for the kids because usually I've been ordering lunches for them last year. But this first week, there is no lunch service, so I had to get up early and make 4 lunches, some of them different, some of them in thermoses, some of them hot, some of them, it's just such a 4 different people, 4 different preferences and snacks and breakfast, right? So it's a lot. So I've been getting up earlier than usual, than I have been in the summer. So I have not been getting enough sleep. So 4 days into the week, yesterday we come home from school and my twins go play outside, and one of my neighbors brings out watermelon for the kids, for my kids and her kid, and they're all playing, and the twins start eating watermelon. And I got upset because one of my twins are eating watermelon. Because whenever I cut up watermelon for them at home, they have not been eating it. That pushed me over the top, and I was upset. I was pouty. I was like a victim. I was just not in a good place. And that continued throughout the night. So I didn't know what was going on. But today I woke up, and on purpose, I woke up an hour later because I've just been so tired. I woke up and I felt like a person, like a normal human being again after I got some good sleep. So this is a reminder to all of us, to you, to me, that sometimes it's just the sleep. It's nothing else. You're not crazy. You're not emotional. It's not hormones. It's not menopause. It's not PMS. It's not whatever, because I was actually starting to think, oh my gosh, this is my hormones again. I don't know, I'm kind of tired of this roller coaster of hormones and emotions and up and down. And I was just getting upset about being upset. So when I woke up feeling like a normal human being, feeling rested and happy, thank God I realized it was just sleep and I needed a good night's sleep. So this is for you in case you need to hear it. Maybe the solution is more simple than let's look at our thoughts or let's think about something more positive. No, let's just get some good sleep. So that's what I have for you today. And I just wanted to update you on my summer, and hopefully you can update me on your summer. I've been so busy with all these different trips we went on. My husband went and I went on our anniversary trip to Paris this summer for a whole week. It was just the 2 of us, and it was great. We ate in so many bistros and cafes and restaurants that we've probably had our fill for the next 10 to 20 years of eating in restaurants. It was so great to not have to take care of anyone, to just have no agenda, to have kind of a loose schedule. We did lots of touristy things, but also we were okay to skip a lot of touristy things, so which made it super fun. One of the highlights was we were walking home. We did a lot of walking there, which was great, and I had to stop at the bathroom. So the place where we stopped was an Irish pub. So we're in France, Paris, and this is towards the end of the week. We stop in to walk into this Irish pub. I use the bathroom, then I come out. So we decide to have a drink. And while we're having a drink, on TV, they're playing the end of a soccer match, England versus Spain. And it goes to tiebreaker, like shootout. So it is really intense. It's really neck to neck. They're shooting, they're scoring. And at the end, the England team wins. and the whole place is celebrating and so happy. We're all cheering, and the atmosphere is so fun. And after that, they started playing all these famous songs like Sweet Caroline, Hands, Holding Hands, right? You know that one. And all these big hits that you can sing along to, and the whole place is just all together singing. Everyone's happy. So that was one of the highlights, which I love because it's totally, you can't plan this, you can't predict this, and it has nothing to do with France or being in Paris. And it's just so fun because it's so unpredictable, right? So that was one of the highlights. And just being with my husband and kind of talking about everything and anything, and trying the e-bikes in downtown Paris, which was so scary for me. He had a blast, but I felt like I was gonna get killed by a car. So that was really fun. And what else? Also I'll give you a third one. Third one was coming home. After being downtown Paris, so many cobble streets, so many buildings, right, downtown, it was so nice to come back to spacious Canada, to the familiar wide streets, no cobblestones, and just to have the space and green spaces too. We got the impression that downtown Paris, or most of Paris we've seen, wasn't as kid-friendly or family-friendly as we are used to here in Canada. So that was a great appreciation for us when coming back to Canada, to really feel like this is built for families and lots of space for kids to play out and about. So that was really great. So that was our trip to Paris. And kids, we had many family vacations, saw lots of all my kids saw all of their cousins, which they loved. My big boys did a trip on their own for the first time ever from Alberta to Ontario, where we have my brother and his kids, and they had a great trip to a cottage there, which they did a day trip to Wonderland, which is like Disneyland in Canada style in Toronto, which they loved. And so they made lots of memories with their cousins. So that's been really great. And that's my update for you guys. Oh, also intermittent fasting update right here. So maybe I'll do another one, but I'll do a quick one for you here. It's been up and down in summertime. On family vacations, I have not been fasting as long as I usually do. I've still been fasting like 10 to 12 hours a day, but which is so short, right? It's just nighttime. But now I'm so happy to go back to more like 16, 17, 18-hour fasting, which feels so much better for me. I just need a break from food. But also I love food, so then I need a break from fasting, so then I eat. Anyway, I'll give you a different update in a different episode about intermittent fasting, because I love that tool. I love what it gives me, and I love hearing other people's journey with intermittent fasting. So I'll give you my update in a different episode. But for now, I hope you're getting enough sleep, and I hope you're getting organized and feel better when the kids are back in school. Okay? Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.